infused soft rock melody with a cool bass groove, light electric guitar, and a laid back yet an energetic rigging of rhythm. Think of a cozy lounge filled with a touch of playful, perfect for setting the stage for an anime, manga, and gaming focus. The hostel should be warm on your wedding and filled with enthusiasm, drawing listeners into the world of waifus and fandom. Step into a world where dreams come alive, pixels and pages, our passion survives. From anime scenes to the games that we play, we're diving deep, so come stay. Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy. Talking about the stories, the worlds that set us free. Manga, games, and waifus too. If you love them, this is for you. Magical girls and warriors strong, legends in love, we'll break it all down. From shonen fights to rom-com delights, every tale shines so bright. Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy. Every husbando, every waifu, come and see. From 2D dreams to 3D feels, we keep it real, it's the deal.
Before we dive into today's episode of Waifus Wonderland, we'd like to remind our listeners that the following content is created purely for entertainment purposes. The characters, discussions, and interpretations you'll hear are crafted with creativity and humor in mind, aiming to bring joy, laughter, and maybe even a little debate to your day. While we're passionate about the fandoms we explore, these portrayals are not official. They're simply our way of celebrating the stories and characters we love. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride through Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy. Welcome to the Wonderland.
What?
Your first step into the fandom dimension.
Hello, and welcome back to Waifus Wonderland. I'm your host, Mr. Baldy, here to guide you through the wonderland of anime, manga, video games, series, husbandos, waifus, and everything in between. And folks, today, we're pulling the cord on one of the most chaotic, brutal, and surprisingly heartfelt series out there. We're talking about Chainsaw Man.
Woo! I'm Rachel, and I'm here to cheer for my ultimate waifu like it's the finale of a shonen arc. And let me tell you, the waifu roster in this show is an S-tier arc all on its own.
I'm Alice. I'm here to show you why my husbando reigns supreme. No arguments, just facts. And while I'm always loyal to my number one, this series has some interesting data points worth analysing.
And I'm Aria. It's lovely to be here to give those underrated waifus their day in the spotlight. Chainsaw Man is a wild one, full of characters who definitely need some love.
That's the understatement of the year, Aria. This show is a masterclass in controlled chaos. Before we dive in, I just want to say, for the record, that no woman in this show could ever make me forget my beloved Your Forger.
Oh, we know, Baldy. We know. But you have to admit, if you were teaching Makima how to bake instead of Yor, at least your apartment wouldn't be a smouldering crater. It would just be emotionally manipulated into thinking it was a 5-star pastry.
The structural integrity of the building would be irrelevant. The psychological damage, however, would be catastrophic. The data on that is quite clear.
Okay. Let's not scare him off yet. We have a whole show to get through.
Story review and debate. Beyond the panels into the chaos.
Right you are, Aria. Let's start at the source. The creator, Tatsuki Fujimoto. This guy is a certified genius, and before we even get to the story, you have to understand his influences.
Exactly. He's a massive cinephile. The obvious inspiration is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but his work is a cocktail of influences. You see the sharp dialogue and sudden violence of Tarantino, the gritty realism of Korean thrillers like The Chaser, and the unsettling body horror of a David Cronenberg film. He weaponized cinematic language in manga form.
And that's what makes it so brilliant. He didn't give us a hero who wants to save the world. He gave us Denji, a kid who fights devils for a slice of toast with jam or a chance to touch a boob. It's so raw and real. That's why the Bat Devil arc works. He's not fighting for justice, he's fighting for Power's cat, Miawi, and establishing that completely dysfunctional but amazing family dynamic with Aki. Mappa's adaptation captured that perfectly by treating it less like a typical shonen and more like a prestige HBO drama. The pacing is more deliberate, the color palette is muted, it grounds the chaos. They even added small scenes like more time in Himeno's apartment that just enrich the world without changing a thing.
And don't get me started on those endings. A unique song and animation for every single episode. That's not just an adaptation, that's a love letter. It's what took the show to the next level for me, even if some manga readers found the anime's pacing a little slow or debated the CGI.
Which is a valid point. The manga's rough, sketchy art style has a breakneck pacing that conveys pure desperation. The anime is more polished, the manga is more raw. Two different, equally valid ways to experience the story, and that's before we even touch on Part 2 and the introduction of Asa Mitaka and the War Devil.
Oh, the Aquarium Date arc is a masterpiece of awkwardness, but you're right, for today we're focusing on the public safety saga, and it's a saga defined by its tragedies. From Himeno giving her entire body to the Ghost Devil just to save Aki in the Katana Man arc, to the soul-crushing finale of the Gun Devil arc where Aki is forced to fight Denji. Those moments are what make this story unforgettable.
Absolutely. Which brings up the big question for any newcomer. Where do you start? The anime or the manga?
The data presents a clear dichotomy. If you appreciate prestige television, cinematic pacing, and meticulous sound design that grounds you in the world, the Mappa anime is your entry point. It's a polished, deliberate experience. However, if you crave raw, unfiltered chaos and an art style that feels as desperate and unhinged as its protagonist, you must start with the manga. Fujimoto's breakneck pacing and rough artwork deliver an impact that is uniquely its own.
She's right. It's like, do you want to watch an amazing dark indie horror movie? Watch the anime. Do you want to read the blood-soaked, frantic journal of a madman that the movie was based on? Read the manga.
Honestly, you can't go wrong. They complement each other beautifully. Watch the anime to fall in love with the world, then read the manga to see the raw chaos that started it all.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Two sides of one incredible blood-soaked coin. A perfect, brutal masterpiece.
HUSBANDO Hot Seat. Where the best boys compete for the throne.
All right, let's get to it. Welcome to the HUSBANDO Hot Seat. Today, it's the tragic protector, Aki Hayakawa, versus the world-weary master, Kishibe. Rachel, you look like you're about to explode. Start us off.
It's not even a debate. Aki is the heart of the show's tragedy. He starts as this stoic revenge seeker, but living with Denji and power forces him to become a reluctant older brother.
They are both valid points. Aki is a well-constructed tragic hero. However, from a purely objective standpoint, there is another candidate who presents a more compelling long-term profile.
Oh, do I hear the sound of a spreadsheet being opened? Asuka Ryu, you've got competition.
I'm talking about Kishibe, the strongest devil hunter. He's cynical, he's perpetually drunk, and he's completely unfazed by the cosmic horrors around him.
I never thought I'd see the day. Alice, are you saying you've found a new husbando?
I'm not saying he replaces Asuka, I'm saying he warrants a new tab on the spreadsheet. The data for badass older men who have given up on humanity but still get the job done is trending very positively.
I knew it. She's crushing on the drunk old guy. This is the best day ever.
It's a good choice, Alice. He's the Clint Eastwood of devil hunters.
His pragmatism is simply efficient. Now, can we move on before you all ruin this with your emotional outbursts?
Okay. I have to side with Rachel, though. Kishibe is cool, I get it, Alice, but Aki's journey is what makes the Gun Devil arc so devastating. We watch him find happiness, only for him to become the very thing he hated. That emotional depth makes him unforgettable.
And for giving us one of the most tragic and beautiful character arcs in modern manga. The winner of the HUSBANDO Hot Seat is Aki Hayakawa.
An emotionally driven, albeit predictable, outcome. I'll update my spreadsheet.
Waifu Wars. Choose your queen. Defend your claim.
Now for the main event. The ultimate Domi Mommy, Makima versus the Queen of Chaos, Power. This is the big one. Welcome to Waifu Wars. Rachel, I know you're on Team Power, so let's hear it.
Team Power forever. Power is the best because she's authentic. Yes, she's a pathological liar, she's selfish, she has zero impulse control, but her bond with Denji is real. They share one brain cell, and it's beautiful. She's the chaotic partner in crime who, in the end, literally gives her life for her best friend. That's loyalty.
Your definition of loyalty is flawed. Makima offered Denji everything he wanted. Food, a home, affection. It was a cage, yes, but one she built to achieve a grander design. Using the true Chainsaw Man, Pochita. It's a villainous goal, but the scale is breathtaking. Power is chaos. Makima is control. The fantasy of Makima is the fantasy of being seen and cared for by an all-powerful, beautiful entity.
And that's the key word, Alice, antagonist. Makima is one of the best villains ever written, but in a waifu war, you have to ask who you'd actually want by your side. Power is a mess, but she's a loyal friend. Her final pact, for Denji to find the new blood devil and befriend her again, is one of the most powerful, emotional beats in the entire story. It's a promise of genuine friendship, not control.
It's a tough call. Makima is a phenomenal character, an S-tier villain you love to hate. But a waifu is about the heart. Power, in all her chaotic, unhygienic glory, actually had one. So my vote goes to Power.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on, what about your?
I have to say, Baldy, that was a very passionate defense for someone who isn't your. Are we seeing a change of heart?
The data is inconclusive. We have years of recorded devotion to your forger, but the current emotional spike for Power is registering at a 7.8. A statistical anomaly worth noting.
No, it's not like that. It's a purely professional, critical analysis of the character. My heart belongs to your always. This is just for the show.
He's blushing. Just for the show, he says.
Anyway, the consensus is clear. The winner of the Waifu War is Power.
The president wins. A Nobel Prize for Power.
Cross-franchise carnage. When worlds collide and canon doesn't count.
Let's blow off some steam. It's time for cross-franchise carnage. First up, Denji versus the Master of Nightmares, Freddy Krueger. Alice?
This is a conceptual stomp. Freddy preys on complex psychological fear. Denji's mind is a fortress of simplicity. But more importantly, as per the dossier, Pochita is the hero of hell, a devil that erases other devils from existence by eating them. Freddy is a dream demon. The moment he makes contact, he's not just killed, he's unmade. Winner, Chainsaw Man, absolute negation.
Okay, my turn. Denji versus Chucky. This is a fun one because Chucky, a serial killer's soul in a doll, is a perfect parallel to the doll devil we see in the series. But here's the thing. Denji fought an entire army of puppets controlled by Santa Claus. Chucky is just one very foul-mouthed doll. Denji would be annoyed for a second, rev the saws, and the fight would end in a shower of plastic and stuffing in about 30 seconds. Winner, Chainsaw Man. Low diff.
Moving on to a more physical threat. Denji versus Pinhead and the Cenobites. They are philosophers of pain and pleasure. They would offer Denji new frontiers of sensation. Denji's response, as per his established character, would be, can I eat it? Their psychological games are useless.
And the last one, Denji versus the unstoppable force, Michael Myers. This would be a real battle of attrition. Michael is a parallel to the violence fiend, silent, relentless, and supernaturally tough. He'd stab Denji, Denji would heal. But Denji's destructive output is on another level. Michael can survive bullets, but he can't regenerate from being completely dismembered, bisected, and obliterated. Winner Chainsaw Man, but he'd complain about the creepy silent devil all day.
Voices from the Void. Breaking the fourth wall to ask the burning questions.
And now for our final segment. In honor of a certain Santa Claus, we have managed to channel their voices directly into these vessels. Welcome to Voices from the Void.
My question is for President Power. What is the first thing you would do for Denji after winning the Nobel Prize?
Ha! I would build him a monument of me, so he may gaze upon its glory every day.
My turn. This is for Denji. After everything, what does a normal life look like to you now?
I don't know. A whole bunch of dogs, and a cat, and maybe someone to watch a movie with. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
My question is for Makima. Was your goal to create a better world truly for the benefit of humanity, or an exercise in satisfying your own nature?
Does it matter? A dog finds happiness in obedience. You should be grateful.
One last question. This one's important. Do you think, would you ever consider going on a date with me?
I would be honored to receive training in social interaction.
She said training, not dating. He's going to be her social sparring partner. Oh my God!
Oh, Baldy, that's something. It's not a no. You're in the friend zone for training purposes.
See? She said honored. It's a start. We have to build from somewhere. Anyway, that's enough out of the void. And on that incredibly promising and not at all embarrassing note, that's all the time we have for today. What an insane ride Chainsaw Man is.
Team power forever. Don't forget to follow us on all our socials. You agree, right, President?
Of course. Following me is the greatest honor a human can achieve.
It was so much fun. And don't worry, Denji, we'll get you some good food next time.
Toast with jam and a lot of different kinds of jam?
All the jam, Denji. All of it.
I'll be cross-referencing Kishibe's combat data with his alcohol tolerance to determine his peak effectiveness. Makima, any final thoughts on the variables?
All according to plan.
See you in the next Wonderland.
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 so come stay. Waifus Wonderland, where fandom meets fantasy. Talking about the stories of the worlds that set us free. Manga, games, and waifus too. If you love them, this is for you. Magical girls and warriors strong. Legends and love will bring